What's up, everyone? How are you guys doing? I almost slept through today and I honestly have no idea that I would live stream in the middle of the night because right now it's 12 a.m. It's already the next freaking day, but you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it right now and see what we're going to talk about and all this stuff. But at the beginning of this today, I actually want to talk about the alien, the the force that has helped us going through this change. But then I'm like, do we want to talk about that? Because essentially, that one is a pretty hefty topic, and I want to save it when I'm still awake. And now I'm not really awake because it's like in the middle of the night. So what do we want to talk about? Like I've been mistaken about something, and it's something personal that I think if I just realized this sooner, this would not be happening to me right now. But it's already done, and we are left with this realization that we kind of regret what we're doing. And not gonna lie, having this live stream going on is one of the things that I regret doing because then I split my focus into two, and we essentially having to put twice the effort of what we usually do. And it's okay if you have the core purpose of doing it, but then if you don't have it, now we are left with this, well, why did we do it and all that stuff. But I also feel like if I did it like this, there is a high chance that I don't really get anything from this. That's one of the things. We do get the broadcast ability that we want all along. But then it's like I'm splitting my focus into what I'm doing and then what I'm doing here. And that's the thing that I've been like, maybe like we actually don't need to do this, but we were triggered by someone who said like, okay, you can actually do it like this and this and this without actually acknowledging where we were at. But that's like what's going on today. Like, oh my god, like why did we do it? Then I understand that this is the first time I'm truly broadcasting somewhere, and what we're actually doing is playing the zero sum game. Not really having some expectation about what this is. And I receive the next level of expectation is that I just want people to be here, like live with me and then get people start start movement with people. That would be new. That would be nice. But yeah, I regret doing it. That's the first thing. But I also get like maybe it was because today was the first time I'm truly live broadcasting, and maybe that scares me. And that's why I had those moments of I'm regretting this. I don't want to do this and all that stuff. So we're like getting back into square one where everything that we are doing is new, fresh, and like we haven't done this before, and we truly never done this before in the way that we are doing right now. But it's still the same. We don't really put our name into no, 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 no. And or maybe just like the sleepy talk. I almost sleep through today, and I'm like, maybe we can not do this and just like record it and then post it. I was like, why are you stalling on me? Let's just do it. It doesn't need to be so a heavy topic. We just need to be there. And I decided to just like, okay, first live stream is a little bit messed up as any trial would do. And that's fine. And that's what we got. We have bailed our topic for the day because we are sleepyhead. But talking about being sleepy, let's talk about dreams. Who's here have a really terrible nightmare whenever you guys sleep? And I had that too. And it's bugging me out because at the time I didn't know why I was having such a really negative dreams, nightmare. And I just got through it, through a lot of them. But then I also question, like, why am I having this? Like, I can just like not have this and still have a really great sleep. But then I'm like, what is the point of actually having this nightmare? And there's a lot things to do with how you taking care of your body, how do you what are you doing for the day and all that stuff. But whenever I'm actually having a nightmare, it's all about negative experience of the day that gets me there. And I used to have this one particular nightmare, which is like I'm in a mosque and everyone when we were distributing rice, and when it's my turn, the rice that I'm getting was actually shared by many people. And many people touch my rice. And then I'm like, why is these people touching my rice? And they were like picking up the rice and then talk about it themselves. And I'm like, why are you touching my rice? And then they get mad, they get really, really fanatic. And I'm like, oh shit. And then I woke up. I wake up at that time after that. I was like, why is that dream is happening to me? I never understand why I have that dream. But the thing that I always like, I get the sense that I just don't like this community, like the community I used to be with, the community, the cult that my parents are in. Like I don't vibe with this. I try to blend in with them, but I always got into I don't understand why I did it. I don't understand what I'm in. And I just don't understand why everything is such a like rules to I don't know. Like the rules that they have is so clear cut, but the rules that they have is such a like the intention that they have is so negative, and I'm like, I just don't get it. So that's what we got. We got a nightmare because we hate the community, and everything just fall back from there. I understand that my parents like that community because they are providing some grounding and security for whatever they believe, but they also like have this really terrible way of putting meanings in life, which is like most religion are. But I also understand that they are here to help people in some way. But I just never buy the whatever they're sharing. It's always the idea of we need to abide by the rules and all that stuff, which is the usual rules of religion itself. But I just never buy it. So have you ever been into a cult? Is your family into a cult? I feel like that's the first analogy for the day. Hmm. And I also thought like today, maybe it's because of the post they read, but I just wonder like if I do this in my main channel, how would it receive? I feel like it will receive the same way as this here, but then hmm, I'm full of regrets right now, and we are pretty sleepy, so our system is also not and not stable. I wish you guys here. It's been 15 minutes, so yeah, maybe this is the first time, and then or maybe this is like the continuous that we're going to be. We just continuously silently live streaming, which is like that's okay. But also, this is really unplanned first live stream because we were just here to try what this is all about. So yeah. Um, do we have anything to talk about for the collective? Let me give you a preview about what the alien is all about. There is a war happening underneath all of this political thing that is happening all along, and the alien is somewhat hidden, somewhat amongst us, and that's why like the reveal itself doesn't actually do anything because we haven't get to a point where it was necessary to do anything. So that's the point. Like just the ship floating around somewhere doesn't actually get you to know things, but it will start the bigger movement. My cat has something to say. Want to say something? Don't do that. There are so many mosquitoes. And if you have following the trend on alien in the spiritual community, you will know that there are much crazier things going on with aliens. And I feel like no one is ready to know exactly, like face to face reality with the alien itself. There are some humans that already being contacted with them, but to really like, okay, they are here in front of us, and it's not just me knowing that they are here. It's like no one, even the ones who knows some of the aliens are like, you have no idea what you're going to get into. This is much deeper than what we originally thought, and I didn't even know we're going to get here this soon. So we are here for a ride. So things are about to get wild, especially in 2027. I had an inkling about 2027 since 3 to 4 years ago. So I already know that things going to go down in 2027. I just never knew what that is, what that was. So my guy told me like, okay, 2027 is coming. I just want to let you know. And it's such a distinct, really expansive idea about 2027. And I'm just like, something happened in 2027 that I can't pinpoint what that is. And I'm like, something big happened in 2027. So maybe like the alien stuff is working for us for the things that's going to be the bigger reveal. And the religion itself is going to crumble to the ground because of what we're going to experience in the next future, the future. So I don't know what your take on the alien, but that is the personal that's a personal, not reading, just like uh insight for my guides, for myself, and I want to share with you guys. Let's just end the video right here, and we are going to see you tomorrow for another day of live stream. I'll see you tomorrow.